for this NBA presentation. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sidelines. And with the All-Star game coming up, let's check in on the standings in the East. You take a look at New York. They've been enjoying a truly spectacular run this season, sitting on top of the mountain in the first-place spot. And checking out the Pistons, they're just 4 spots down from them.
Well, for the Knicks, I recall them having a lot of naysayers at the start of the season, but now they may not have any. This team is ready for a deep playoff run.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
Now, New York starting 5. OG Anunoby out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. And it's Bridges in at the shooting guard position. And for Detroit, Ivy and Thompson are the 2 and the 3. Harris and Duren together in the middle. And it's Cunningham in at the point. All right, Grant, when your team is in the second game of a back-to-back, do you play it differently?
You know, it depends on what happened in the first game. Did your starters have to play a lot of minutes? Did you get into double overtime? It just depends, B.A.
Here's Cunningham following the bucket by the Knicks. Thompson scanning the floor. Second chance shot. And Duren lays it in.
You have to put a body on Duren. He's quick, he's athletic, and he has that 7'5" wingspan.
And it's Towns with the power finish.
Oh, that was nasty. A 2-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there.
Now here's Ivy, an aggressive player on offense, scoring around 16 a game. Back to Thompson, down to 5 on the shot clock. And some solid defense from Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
The 7-footer Towns using his size to perfection down low.
Thompson passes to Duren. Brunson against Cunningham. And here's Harris outside. And it's New York with a rebound.
They're a little slow out of the gates, just 1 for 4 from the field so far.
Here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Well, you got to respect and admire the focus of Towns. I mean, he just doesn't get rattled. He just stays with it, embraces the challenge, and keeps coming.
Now here's Ivy. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Bridges. In the game against Philadelphia, very impressive.
5 straight buckets to start the game. Off to a hot start.
Year to year, Karl Anthony Towns remains an elite 3-point threat in this league, Clark.
Yeah, he's one of the best shooters, period, in the league. And when you talk about just big guy shooters, he is the best. I mean, Jokic is maybe going to give him a run for the money, but I take Cat as the best 3-point shooter of big men in the league. I mean, he's 7 feet tall, 250 pounds, and it's really hard to find anybody that can guard him outside and inside.
Cunningham with the ball. A top-tier scorer, averaging a little under 25 points a contest. It's a 9-point spread. Anunoby on the take. Kicks it out Towns. Right side Brunson to the inside. And a big finish by Robinson.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, JB Bickerstaff had a few moments to share with me. When Karl Anthony Towns was brought up, Coach immediately chimed in, saying, yeah, the thing about Towns is the sheer size that he brings. Our guys will have to be physical and make him uncomfortable around the basket to have success. Physicality and aggressiveness will be the key. Guys, back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Ivy against Bridges. And here's Thompson for 3. Kicks it out to Cunningham. They need this. Fires in the triple.
And look at the lack of hesitation. Cade gets the ball and is confident he can make the shot.
Cunningham against Brunson. Outside Robinson. Outside Anunoby. 6 to shoot. To the paint. Duren with the rebound. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. 8-point game. Well, you look at how the Knicks built this team, Clark. Some astute all-in trades.
Yeah, you know, New York spent years, BA, building their draft assets. They cashed them in on some all-star level guys, and we're seeing the fruit of that kind of work.
All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Thanks. Well, the Detroit Pistons, looking to build on last season's breakthrough, Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said Cade Cunningham's leadership makes his job easier. And all that aside, Bickerstaff said their fierce style is key, adding, win or lose, we win the fight.
Not a team to be taken lightly. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. Now here's Towns. Give him 8 points now. Robinson passes to Bridges. Over to the left wing. Here's Brunson. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Pass to Duren. Ivy outside. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Robinson. Knicks leading by 8. New York working the ball around now. Brunson finds Towns. New York needs to get off a shot here. Over Harris, and it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Towns has got 10.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And that one's good, Brunson.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
And that one's good. Cunningham.
And I love the energy from Cunningham inside, pushing to get the bucket.
Brunson passes to Towns. The kick out to Brunson. Anunoby for 3. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 4 assists in the game.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And some changes here for Detroit. Robinson comes in for Thompson, and Caris LeVert is subbed in for Ivy. Here's Cunningham. And again, the Pistons missing.
The defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
And Yabusele slams it in.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Now here's Cunningham. 5 points in the game. Robinson on the wing. Off target from 3-point range. New York leading by 15. Clarkson with the ball. Now LeVert defending. Outside McBride. Pass to Hart. Here's Yabusele. Now here's McBride. He's watched by Cunningham. 4 on the clock. McBride passes to Clarkson. Oh, it's stolen by LeVert. 3 on 3. And here's Cunningham outside. Back to LeVert. And here's Harris outside after missing his first attempt. Now 1 for 2.
You know, over time, as his game has evolved, Harris has accepted a bigger, expanded role. Knows he has the green light.
Pass to Yabusele. Right side Hart. Outside McBride. Fires top of the key. The rebound by Detroit.
Well, with his solid midi game, you expect him to knock that one down.
Robinson against Hart. Robinson passes to Harris. It's rebounded by McBride. Knicks leading by 12. To the middle. Turin with a steal. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. And Harris throws it down.
Tell you what, fellas, like seeing Harris be engaged from there. I mean, refusing to settle for the simple layup. Nice finish.
And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a three-point play here. Going to the line for one. New York shooting their first free throw of the night. And some changes here for Detroit. Stewart, he's checked in for Duren. Holland comes in for Harris. Jenkins comes in for Cade Cunningham. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Towns is checked in. And that one falls for Clarkson.
Really a good free throw shooter. You'd like to see Clarkson get to the line even more because of that.
LeVert outside. Pass to Holland. Back to LeVert. Robinson on the wing. 5 on the clock. The three is up. And LeVert with a bucket on the assist from Holland.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce.
An absolutely tremendous athlete, able to go up and finish over the biggest of defenders.
Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. New York out in front, up by 12. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has... It's not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for New York.
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
You have to like the fact that they're not settling at all. I mean, they've really made a point to get the ball down inside and challenge that interior defense.
They've got Karis LeVert, Isaiah Stewart out there with Holland. Then it's Duncan Robinson, and it's Jenkins in at the one. That's the group for Detroit right now. Now here's McBride. No points yet. It's good. And the Knicks lead by 12.
That's a part of his game that Towns has really developed in his time in the league, becoming a good passer.
Here's LeVert. And yep, it's good. LeVert's got 7.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Well, you need a real big-time star to win in this league. And Grant, the Pistons have that in Cade Cunningham.
Oh my, B.A. It took until year 4 for him to really break through. Already a player who can impact the game in so many ways, but when his numbers go up across the board, that's doing something special.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. And it's Clarkson missing.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, the Pistons are growing. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said, I appreciate the work that the guys have put in, and I'm proud of what they're becoming. But we have more work to do. We're still taking steps. Our guys have improved, the team has improved, but we're not finished yet. Brian, back to you.
On the rise. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Here's Jenkins taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game. 6 on the shot clock. Hard against Robinson. Misses the 3. Used the pump fake well, but he couldn't capitalize. Clarkson passes to Hart. Towns a screen on LeVert. Shoots from the baseline. Puts up a 3. Down goes the three-pointer for Karl Anthony Towns.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And some changes here for Detroit. Thompson, he's checked in for Holland. Ivy comes in for Robinson. And Cunningham subbed in for Jenkins. Cunningham passes to Ivy. Here's Stewart. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
New York making a switch here. Brunson's checked in. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Clarkson against Ivy. Towns outside. Let's go with a 3. Rebounded by the Pistons. Outplayed in their previous game on their schedule, losing to the Cavs.
Power is home! Oh, wow! Unbelievable. Ivy living that life above the rim.
And stolen by Cunningham. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Stewart, the pass to Cunningham. And here's Ivy from the arc. Connects from downtown. And now just a 4-point New York lead.
I just love the ball move.
Brunson passes to Towns. Towns getting it done under the hoop.
Rolling. Towns just keeps finding opportunities to score.
Cunningham finds Stewart. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's on Gershon Yabusele. Anunoby, he's checked in for Yabusele. Well, Grant, offense is trying to stretch the D to the breaking point, but it goes beyond just 3-point shooting.
Yeah, there's how you position on the perimeter, but, you know, then you also want that vertical spacing, too, where you have a lob threat at the rim.
Now here's Anunoby. Last game for him, he picked up 10. Here's Brunson outside. That one's good, and it's Towns with the assist. Brunson's got 7 points.
Brunson, a career 40% 3-point shooter. Man, that shot is reliable.
Pass to Ivy. Inside. Here's Stewart. And finished off by Stewart.
I just love the aggressive finish.
Now, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Outside Hart. High post Towns. Oh, Towns drops the hammer.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Here's Ivy. And he lays it up and in. He's got 11.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Outside Hart. Back to Brunson. Towns on a screen. Lets it fly. His first miss of the game. 3 of 4 from the field now. Pistons trail by 4. Pass to Thompson. Outside for LeVert. Back to Thompson. Here's Cunningham. He's covered by Hart. 5 to shoot. Goes up on the baseline. And it's Cunningham missing. New York leading by 4. Clark, last season, Josh Hart played nearly 38 minutes per game, more than anyone else in the NBA.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't take possessions off. He's an old-school throwback kind of guy, just a do-it-all player. Doesn't really have a specific position, but you know the effort and the production is going to be there pretty much every night.
Now here's Clarkson. He's coming off a 10-point game against Philadelphia. Brunson brushes off the D.
I love the low simmer fire that Brunson plays with. He seems never to be out of control or over emotional. And when he goes inside, he's prepared to fight.
Here's Cunningham. And Cunningham throws it down.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
And some changes here for Detroit. Jalen Duren, he's checked in for Stewart. And Harris is subbed in for LeVert. Robinson, he's checked in for New York. Mikal Bridges comes in for Clarkson. Now here's Hart. No made baskets yet. Here's Brunson. It's good. Off the glass. And the Knicks lead by 4.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
Cunningham outside. Pass to Ivy. On the wing, Thompson. Back to Ivy. Kicks it out to Cunningham. Oh, from deep. And there's Thompson on the assist by Cunningham. Thompson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Outside Anunoby. Back to Brunson. We've got 1:48 left in the second quarter.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Detroit moving the ball around. Pass to Ivy. Uses the glass on the layup. Ivy's got 15 points.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Now here's Brunson. A 23-point game for him in the win against Philadelphia.
And let's not forget about the assist. His playmaking was critical for this team.
Brunson, tough one up close.
You know, you've got to give it to Brunson. He does not discriminate. He gives the business to whoever is guarding him.
Cunningham passes to Harris. Thompson left side. Here's the 3. Here's Duren. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Love seeing that kind of activity on the offensive glass. Nicely done.
Pass to Robinson. Now here's Bridges. Lets it fly from 18. Oh, and he can't make that one. 2 for 3 now, his first miss. Brunson against Ivy. And here's Cunningham. Ooh, Cunningham making moves inside.
Hey, you know, after a pedestrian first quarter of shooting, I think they've really turned it up offensively. I like where they're headed right now. The direction is good.
Screen by Robinson. And Brunson gets it to go. Brunson's got 11 points in the quarter.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And so it's Jaden Ivey making things happen for Detroit. And that quarter was all about him, leading the comeback charge. Now they're up in this one. Back to the game after this break.
And welcome to halftime. With the All-Star festivities around the corner, here are the favorites to take part in the dunk contest.
This is a good list, but I want to see a 35-year-old category. Let the vets have some fun too. Come on, man.
Well, you need to lower the rim to 8 feet if you want that.
And get a medic on standby too. Shifting focus, how about this tight game the Detroit Pistons find themselves in?
Their effort on the offensive glass has sent a strong message. They're not going to be pushed around, and they're going to battle and outwork you.
Like I outwork you every day, Kenny. I'm just saying.
I outwork both of you, and it ain't even close. And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You know, Karl Anthony Towns has been exceptional here, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
And it's Detroit with the ball. They lead by 4. So on the floor for the Knicks, they've got Jalen Brunson, OG Anunoby out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Mikal Bridges, and it's Robinson in at the center position. Controls the rebound and the putback.
And they're doing strong work on the glass, a +5 advantage for them.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
And no matter how the D's coming at him tonight, Brunson has adapted. And that's what great scorers do. They figure it out.
Now here's Ivy. Pass to Harris. Duran with a screen on Towns. Just 4 to shoot. And they double up Harris. And here's Cunningham outside. The Knicks with the rebound. And since the turn of the century, die-hard Knicks fans had dealt with some lean years, Grant, until recently.
No doubt, BA, and they're happy to see meaningful games. The arrival of Jalen Brunson just changed things, and they've gone all in to surround him with talent.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And last season, the Pistons became the first team ever to triple their win total from the previous campaign.
Yeah, going from the worst record in the association in 2024 to a playoff team in 2025. And now they look to just keep on rising.
And the slam dunk by Thompson.
You know, he's run that set a lot, even in his college days. Ivy's aware of every option he has in the pick and roll. He throws it down with 2 hands. You know he won't mess that up.
Not this guy. He is a big-time finisher.
Yeah, near the hoop, he's an absolute monster.
Now here's Thompson. 5 points in the game. Pass to Cunningham. Fires from deep. No good that time.
Despite his struggles to heat up and get going, the lead still remains intact.
Brunson surveys. Here's Bridges. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 7 assists in the game.
That would be 4 in a row for him now as they have come racing out of the gate to start this second half.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. And here's a rundown of the teams that have not wasted their opportunities at the line in the last month. New York in 5th.
And looking at last month, this team really got it done from the charity stripe. Whenever you foul them, they made sure to make you pay for that mistake.
Detroit has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 3rd. Cunningham passes to Duran. And here's Ivy. Cunningham on the wing. Oh, using his size. Look at Cunningham.
Such an energetic play from Cunningham, going right up for the slam.
Outside Brunson. Pass to Bridges. Here's Towns. Right side Brunson. Launches a 3. Duran with a rebound. Duran's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
And, you know, that's their first miss after knocking down 4 in a row to start the half.
Tenacious defender. Bridges covers so well.
Here's Duran. 6 points for him. And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Here's Ivy. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 4 rebounds now. A chance here to catch up with Alley from the sideline.
Thanks, BA. Mikal Bridges is very comfortable with his mid-range and in-between game. He said when it comes to the basketball court, it's not just the rims and the threes. You have the rest of the court, too. Now, not everyone is effective with those middle-distance shots, but Mikal always has been. Guys, back to you.
He can knock him down. Thanks a lot, Allie. And Brunson's got the ball here for the New York Knicks. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half.
He'll miss some of these from time to time, especially when he feels some pressure on the way up.
Harris, soft touch off the glass. And it's 7 points for Tobias Harris.
Harris has really become much more adept at finishing hard shots. Great focus there.
Cunningham against Brunson. Towns outside. Yep, that one goes. Towns has got 23 points.
I'd keep going to Towns inside. I mean, it's not complicated. He got awesome touch, plus he's 6'11" and almost 300 LBs.
Now here's Harris. He's got 7. Thompson, a screen on Towns. Just 5 on the clock. Hey, puts up a 3. The rebound by Bridges. The Knicks have gotten 6 of 8 shots to go and looking good since the break. It's blocked!
You see the athleticism of Cunningham, using it there to come up with the swat.
Thompson passes to Harris, and Harris throws it down. Here in the second half, this game's still nip and tuck.
Just an insane amount of lead changes. The fans are getting their money's worth.
Now here's Anunoby. So far, he's averaging 11 points a game.
It seems like every miss ends up in his hands. He's been unreal.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
And though he has a scorer's mindset, Brunson willing to make the next pass.
Now here's Cunningham. He's got 14. A nice shot by Ivy. Ivy's got 17 points.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Jenkins is checked in for Cade Cunningham. New York also changing it up. Yabusele, he's checked in for Robinson. Hart comes in for Anunoby. And Jordan Clarkson subbed in for Mikal Bridges. Now here's Brunson. He's got 19. Oh, taking it to him, Jalen Brunson.
When he's hot, Brunson is capital letter hot. There's just so many ways he can hurt you.
In the summer of 24, Jalen Brunson signed a contract extension, famously signing for less than his max, Clark.
Yeah, you know, BA, it was a calculated move by Brunson because he wanted the team to have room to add additional players. If you ask me, that's the kind of winning, selfless attitude you want from the guy who's your franchise player.
And it's Detroit with the ball. After the basket by New York on the other end. Harris's shot is good. New York trailing. Brunson passes to Hart. New York working the ball around now. Clarkson finds Towns. The kick out to Brunson. Fires the 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Towns has got 5 assists in the game. Here's Ivy. He's got 17. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by Yabusele.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Hart inside. Harris on him. And the ball out of play. The Pistons will have it. So for the Pistons, Stewart, he's checked in for Duran. Robinson comes in for Thompson. And LeVert subbed in for Ivy. Down low. Here's Harris. And Harris throws it down.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand.
Boy, nice way to punctuate that possession.
Yabusele can't hit. Pistons shooting has been great this game, 58%. Pass to Jenkins. Back to Robinson. Stewart against Brunson. Oh, and Towns with the block.
Boy, it's a big bonus for this team when Towns is engaged and making an impact defensively.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Harris outside. Pass to Jenkins. Takes a three. Towns with a rebound. New York has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Brunson up top. Outside Hart. Towns outside. The three is up. Nails it from beyond the arc. And it's a 5-point New York lead.
He's taking what he can get here, has a 3 in each half.
Harris against Towns. Now here's Harris. He's covered closely. Here's Jenkins. And again, no good by Detroit. It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for the Knicks. He's been doing damage on the offensive end all night. 28 points in this one. And more NBA action on 2K Sports. Coming your way right after this. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. Isaiah Stewart out there with Holland. Then it's Duncan Robinson. Then there's Cade Cunningham. And it's LeVert in at the 2 spot. That's the group for Detroit right now. Here's LeVert. After the basket by New York on the other end. Robinson against Hart. Pass to Clarkson. The 3. He drops it from range. And the Knicks lead by 10.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Cunningham up top. McBride covers. Here's Holland. Stewart outside. Cunningham outside. That's good. That's now his 7th made field goal in 15 tries.
Boy, he is fundamentally sound. Tough cover.
LeVert goes against Clarkson. Towns outside. 13 feet out, and it's New York scoring again.
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
Cunningham on the wing. McBride covers. Back to Cunningham. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And that's 18 points for Cade Cunningham.
I mean, he does everything on the floor. Cunningham always with max effort.
Clarkson passes to Towns. Back to Clarkson. Hart from long range. Sends it home from 3-point land. Hart's got his first 3 points of the game.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Pass to McBride. Clarkson for 3. The rebound by Detroit. Stewart's got his 4th rebound in this one. Cunningham passes to Stewart. Kicks it out to Cunningham. It's LeVert on the wing. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. Cunningham's got 4 assists now tonight. And it's Mike Brown calling timeout here. Rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. He's checked in for Detroit. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Brunson's checked in. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Mike Brown was just reviewing the plan with his team. Well, coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
And Allie, thank you for that.
I think he'd love to have that one back. Got the ball right where he wanted to and couldn't convert.
And a moment to check out who New York has coming up. On Wednesday, they'll be matching up against Kawhi Leonard and the Los Angeles Clippers. Then on Friday, they'll be playing against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns.
What a great opportunity for this team to take a step forward. They have some tough road games coming up, and that kind of stretch can bring a team together. Winning some of these games would be huge for their overall confidence.
And he's good on the second. Clark, 51 wins for the New York Knicks last season. Their best finish in over a decade.
Yeah, and they got that done despite significant turnover on their roster, BA, making it even more impressive. And as they gel, the question is, can this team take the next step and contend for a title? I think they're certainly capable.
Cunningham on the wing. LeVert outside. Pass to Stewart. Detroit moving the ball around. Here's Cunningham. And Cunningham throws it down.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
And so effective from these in-between spots. Brunson doesn't need much room to feel comfortable.
Cunningham with the ball. Now guarded by Yabusele. And count it. The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
Impeccable mechanics this quarter. He's been perfect from the field.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
Also, they were ultra consistent from outside, hitting a high percentage of those shots tonight.
Anunoby can't get it to go. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns.
Go the other way.
That'll be a second foul of the game. Porty's checked in for New York.
New York substitution. Number 50.
Pistons trail by 7. Cade gets going. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Cunningham's got 25 points in the game.
Hey, he's doing whatever he can right now to pump up his teammates.
Pass to Anunoby. Towns outside. Detroit with a rebound. Duran's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results. And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Now here's Bridges. Anunoby for 3. Detroit with a rebound.
For him, it has not been a game to remember, but all they care about is that W.
And that one's good. Cunningham. And now just a 1-point Knick lead.
His timing is impeccable. Red hot just as the game gets tense.
No question. Fourth quarter and a close one, and he's made 6 straight. That's getting it done big time.
And it's Brunson missing. For Detroit, they've gone 8 of 9 here in the fourth quarter. And that one's good. Stewart.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now here's Anunoby. Towns outside. It's kept alive. Coming down the stretch. It's still anyone's game.
Incredible effort and energy on both sides. These guys must be gassed.
LeVert with the ball. He's guarded by Bridges. Both hands there for a little extra.
Man, I like the competitive spirit of LeVert. Never backs down from taking these enormous shots. That shows you how confident he is.
And it's Mike Brown calling timeout here. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. And And some changes here for Detroit. Tobias Harris checked in for Stewart. Thompson comes in for Robinson. And Jaden Ivey subbed in for LeVert. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for New York. Here's Bridges. Outside Anunoby. Towns outside from deep. Duren pulls it down.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the board.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Unable to get the ball in bounds, and they got called for a 5-second violation. Cunningham fires, and no one in the vicinity.
Not afraid of taking big shots. Cunningham rises to the occasion and delivers.
Brunson against Cunningham. Shoots! Oh, he can't hit it! Detroit leading by 5. They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Bridges against Ivey. Oh, he goes to the glass with that one.
Oh, one of the better attackers of the rim. Ivey will not be stopped.
A minute 37 left in the fourth quarter here. Now Towns. Towns on a screen. Just 5 to shoot. From downtown. Here's Anunoby. Another chance. Robinson outside. And so the ball out of bounds. Anunoby touched it last.
You can't make brain-neutral mistakes like that. I mean, he may get an earful later.
Cunningham against Brunson. Now Ivey. Thompson right side. Takes a 3. Outside Cunningham. Outside Harris. Shot clock at 5. Here's Cunningham. Thompson. And the 3 misses.
Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points, and they need them now.
It doesn't look good, even with a quick bucket here. He knew they needed a bucket, and he wasn't going to force things. Great poise that time from Bridges.
And he commits the intentional foul. Trying here to put the game out of reach.
And that's why it's important to play this one smart.
Now Thompson. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. 15 foul. At the line for your Pistons.
He hits the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line.
And right here, they can't waste any time.
No, you need a quick bucket and then a quick foul.
Cunningham there for the rebound. And that's an intentional foul. He gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's an 8-point ball game. Timeout called, the Knicks. They're behind by 8. All right, guys, what do you think?
And time's running short. They just couldn't get over that hump.
You know, maybe working on their 60-second drill, even if it doesn't pay off tonight, maybe for the future.
Outside Bridges. He launches. Duren pulls it down. On the wing, Ivey. He's guarded by Bridges. So it's Detroit picking up the win. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Cade Cunningham.